Good afternoon, students. Today I am going to explain about standard costing. Let us discuss about the standard costing. Myself, Sunita, Assistant Professor of Commerce, working at Government First Grade College for Women, Davanagere. Today I would like to discuss with you the very important technique of costing, that is standard costing. Standard costing is a scientifically predetermined cost which is fixed in advance of production. Here the cost will be fixed before starting of a production. It is a system of cost accounting which is designed to find out how much should be the cost of a product under the existing conditions. Here, in this cost accounting system, it is designed in such a way that to find out how much should be the cost of a product under the existing conditions. It is a very effective tool in the hands of management for planning, because this helps the management for making the plans and even for coordination and control of various activities of the business. Let me go through some of the definitions given by different authorities. The first definition, ICMA London defines the standard costing as the preparation and the use of standard costs. That means it says that it is a standard costing is a preparation and use of standard costs, their comparison with actual cost and analysis of variance to their causes and points of incidence. That means here the comparison will be done between the standard cost and the actual cost, and if there is any difference, if there is any deviations between these two costs, that analysis is going to be done and the causes will be found out and the points of instance where it went deviated with the standard cost, that will going to be identified. That's what the ICMA London defines about the standard costing. Let me go through the one more definition given by Brown and Harvard defines. Standard costing is a technique of cost accounting which compares the standard cost of each product or a service with the actual cost. That means this costing helps to compare the standard cost with the actual cost to determine the efficiency of the operation, because well in advance they will prepare and keep the standard cost, and that cost will be compared with the actual cost what they are incurring, so that any remedial action may be taken immediately. If there is any variance, then they can take the action immediately. Let me go through the features or the elements of standard costing. First one is ascertainment of standard cost. In this method or in this technique, they will going to ascertain the standard cost, that is setting up of standards for each element of total cost. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಸರ್ಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್, recording of standard costs for various elements of total cost. They are going to record the standard cost. They are going to keep in advance the standard cost. Then the historical costing. Here the recording of a actual cost will be done simultaneously. That's what we are going to call it as. Historically they are going to keep ready everything, and simultaneously the actual cost will go on recording. That is the one more important feature. Then the fourth one is measurement of variances. Here the most important feature of the standard costing is comparison of actual cost with the standard cost and finding out the variance of actual from standard. If there is any variance, if there is any differences between the actual cost and the standard cost, that will going to be identified. Then the fifth one is analysis of variances. Just finding out the variances is not a remedy for the standard costing. What it will going to do, it is going to identify what is the reason for difference or the variances. It is going to identify where the factors or which are the factors are responsible for such variances. Then the next one is reporting of management for appropriate action. After identifying, after analysis, the company will going to report the management for the appropriate action, whether to continue or not to continue, whether to increase or to decrease. All these decisions are going to be taken on the basis of this analysis. Then let me identify some of the advantages of standard costing. It helps for comparison, as we have understood from the meaning, even the definition, even the features. It is helps for comparison, because here we are going to compare the standard cost with the actual cost. Then management by exception is possible. This is also one more important advantage. Then delegation of authority and responsibility is possible, because as the cost is fixed well in advance and authority is also going to be fixed, and the responsibility can also be delegated. That is the one more important thing. Then one more important advantage is it provides the information about the idle capacity, because the standard cost will going to be calculated by keeping the 100% efficiency. If there is any idle capacity, that can be identified when the standard cost is going to be identified compared with the actual cost. Then formulation of price and production policies is possible through the standard costing. Cost consciousness can be created among the workers regarding by using this particular technique. Then incentives to workers, if they are their efficiency is more than the standard, then they can go for getting the more. Then it helps for inventory valuation. This helps to make the valuation of inventory according to the standard. Then it helps in simplifying the cost control procedures. The standard costing helps to simplify the cost control procedures. Then, though there are many advantages, but there are some limitations also, that is disadvantages. It is expensive because for each and every product and for each and every service, they have to calculate standard well in advance and keep it ready. So it becomes expensive, and frequent revision of standards problems for inventory valuation. If the standard cost, if goes on changing again and again very frequently, that creates a problem for inventory valuation. Then it is unsuitable for non-standardized products. That means standard costing is possible, or it is suitable only for those industries which are engaged in manufacturing the standardized products. Then fixation of standards becomes difficult. Sometimes the standard what they have fixed may be, sometimes it may be less, sometimes it may be very high. That may be the possibility of having difficulty. Then adverse effect, sometimes it may going to create adverse effect. Then let me see what is variance and what is variance analysis. The deviations of the actual cost from the standard cost is known as variance. ಅಂದರೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವೇನು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವೆರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯದ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ತಯಾರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಟಾಯನ್ನು ತಯಾರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 8 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಖರ್ಚಾಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ನಾವು ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ತಯಾರಿಸುವಾಗ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಟು 8 ರೂಪಿ 50 ಪೈಸೆ, ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇನ್ಕರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್, ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಸ್ ದ ಸೆಗ್ರಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬೇರ್ಪಡಿಸು, ಸೆಗ್ರಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ದ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ವೇ ಆಸ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ದ ಕಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಚ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟಾಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯುವ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟಿನಿಂದ ಇಂಥದೊಂದು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ: ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ದೆನ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗೋದು, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಲೇಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಷ್ಟೋ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಲೇಬರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೇನೋ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಮೂರು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.